Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Wow, American football is more exciting than I thought.
You're in America now, my British friend. We just call it football.
Oh, right. So, I can't quite follow what's going on. Who's winning?
The Giants are up by 3 points because of the field goal they kicked. But the Redskins have the ball and they're pretty close to the end zone.
Wow, what a hit.
Yeah, he tackled him so hard his helmet came off.
Is he okay?
It looks like it. He's getting up.
I guess he hit him too hard. The referee just called a penalty on the home team.
The Giants?
Yeah.
Well, here we go again.
What happened? Why did everyone get so quiet?
The Redskins quarterback just threw a touchdown pass for 7 points. We're losing again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What does the paper say?
Nothing much, the same old stuff. A lot of bad news as usual.
Well, what's the weather report?
Sunny and mild today, cloudy and rainy tomorrow.
Did they find those bank robbers?
Not yet. They were holding 2 men in Ohio, but they let them go. They weren't the criminals after all.
What about the sports page? What were the scores of last night's games?
Here's the paper. You can read them yourself.
Where are you going?
I'm going to buy a CD.
Why not listen to music online?
Then I will have to pay quite a lot to listen to music online, isn't it?
You can audition music online, and you can audition it offline after downloading it, so you needn't pay for it.
I have downloaded one, but it still can't be listened.
In order to listen to music, you must have the necessary software.
Can you recommend some to me?
Certainly. RealPlayer is a good.
Can I download it?
Yes, but you need install it after downloading so that you can use it.
I'll try it tonight.
Why don't you have dinner with me tonight?
I'd love to.
Let's say about 6 o'clock?
That's okay with me.
I can't stand being with you anymore. I'm sick of your drinking.
I swear I never drink again. Just give me another chance, please.
How many chances have I given you? I've given up on you.
You know how hard I try to quit. I've lost without you. I am let you go.
It's not just for your drinking. But you are lacking sense of responsibility.
I have to make money to support the family, so I have little time left to share with you.
Even if I was seriously ill, you couldn't spare a moment.
I told you I happened to be more important meeting at that time.
I just don't trust you anymore. Which season do you like best?
I like spring best. It is neither too cold nor too hot. Freezing days make me lazy and stuffy days make me lazier. How about you?
I prefer summer, especially the summer evenings. When the sun comes down, it is so nice to take a walk and breathe. After a rain shower, the smell of the air is refreshing. It is also a best reason for ice cream.
How do you get through the stuffy daytime?
Well, I have to hide in the air-conditioned rooms. Anyway, it is all worth. Just think about the cool evening time. Look at these newlyweds. They seem as if they are on top of the world.
Yes, they do. It's great for them to tie the knot and get married.
People who have just got married feel that the world is right before them.
Nothing seems to be happier for them.
Guess who I saw just now?
Who?
John Smith, the escaped criminal.
That bad egg, who took the low road since he was a boy.
I think I must report to the cops.
Okay.
He dresses in plain clothes and drives an old car. Who would know he is the richest man in town?
You can't judge a book by its cover.
These days my son has turned his computer into an electronic playground. He plays football, rides horses, drives racing cars, and does a whole bunch of other things on the computer. The funny thing about it is that, no matter what he plays, he always wins first place. I wonder if he'll be able to cope with a defeat in real life.
Don't worry. He'll cross that bridge when he comes to it. My son reads a lot on his computer and uses email to send messages to his friends almost every day. He's really absorbed by the discussions.
That's exactly like my wife. She spends at least 2 hours a day on the computers discussing things ranging from stock prices to software standards.
I guess using a computer has a great deal to do with human interaction. Getting in touch with each other must be more fun to your wife and my son than the coolest computer games or the hottest information. Betty was in hospital.
I know that. I met her last week, and she looked as pale as death.
She suffers from cancer.
That's too bad. She's been so kind to us all.
Trina, will you marry me?
Yes, yes, and yes, Jared, of course I'll marry you.
Oh, babe, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I can't wait for all the adventures we're going to have, for all the fights and the laughter. I can't wait to grow old and wrinkly with you.
Oh, Jared, I can't wait for our wedding. I hope you don't mind, but I've already chosen a date. 6 months from now in the summer. Melissa saw you buying the ring last month, so I've had plenty of time to start planning.
She what?
Oh, don't worry, sweetie, I didn't know when you were going to propose. It was still a nice surprise. As I was saying, I've got it all planned out. There's almost nothing left to do. I wrote up our guest list and we will have roughly 400 guests attending.
400?
No need to sweat it. My parents agreed to pay for most of the wedding, which is going to be low budget anyway. So roughly 400 people, which means that the hall at Northwoods Heights will be our reception venue. I thought it would be nice if we had the wedding at your parents' church and my uncle of course would be officiating. We'll meet with him soon for some pre-wedding counseling. The music for the wedding ceremony was a no-brainer. My stepsister and her string quartet will take care of that. My cousin will be the official photographer. I thought it would also be nice if his daughter could sing a solo. Did you know that she's going to be a professional opera singer?
Ah.
And then of course the ladies at the church would love to be our caterers for the banquet and we'll get the youth group to serve us. I was thinking that your friend's band could be our entertainment for the night. Though they might have to tone it down a bit. Or we could hire a DJ. Your sister's husband could get us a discount with that company that does the decor at weddings. What's their name again? I was thinking that we could have an island paradise-themed wedding and our theme color would be a soothing blue like aquamarine. And there will be a huge seashell on the wall behind the podium where we'll make our toasts. What do you think of small packages of drink mixes for our wedding favors? Who else am I missing? Oh, your uncle could be our florist and his wife could make our wedding cake.
Wow.
See? It's going to be wonderful. Oh, this wedding is going to be everything I ever dreamed of.
If I survive the next 6 months. Are you going anywhere for your vacation?
Yes, we're making plans for a tour.
That'll be lovely. Where are you going?
We'll start out from Long Island this Friday. We've planned a 4-day drive to Salt Lake City, where we'll join my brother and his family on his 40th birthday.
Well, you've got to prepare a lot of food and enough sleeping bags then.
Oh, we'll spend the nights in hotels and enjoy local food as we pass by. How does it sound, David?
It sounds good. You can do a lot of sightseeing, too.
Yes, we'll take our time. And we'll go to 5 Lake Strict and the Wall Street.
So, you're going to have a really nice vacation.
You can say that again.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.